All right, today is March 7th, Saturday, and it's about, wow, 11 a.m. already. Is it? Yeah. So, uh, where's this? Temperature 82 degrees, humidity at 64, wind factor 15 miles per hour. And I'm staying right here, so I'm gonna set the limits. What I'm gonna do is, okay, airport and Pearl Harbor, including, and Kailua, Kaneohe, and I'll say east side of the island, east coast, on this island. I'll set filter, and we're set. All right. All right, for now. So there is, I'm gonna start driving out slowly. Okay. Person coming. Okay. So I'm coming out of Kaka'ako Farmers Market parking area. So there you go. I see more and more people riding those things. I guess you really gotta stay balanced. Yeah. 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 With my back problem right now. Yeah. No, not yet. At least. All right. Yeah. I just like putting gas yesterday, and the rate went up 20 cents. Yeah, that I noticed since I last put in 2 days prior to that. So it's 3.99 as of yesterday. That's a Costco. And then I also noticed Techron and all other places, even Hella gas station, you know, their price went up. So everybody's price is going up. All right, I got an order. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. No need. I can just go turn right on Kapiolani Boulevard. Yeah. So pickup is 1580 Kapiolani Boulevard. Okay. And they're going to 1100 South Britannia Street. All right. $8.08. All right. So we got green light. There we go. Oh yeah, there was a article a few days ago. I forgot I read that. There was a person who got cited. I don't think he got arrested. He just got cited, and then he's got to go through a lot of paperwork now because he's been doing rideshare and have not paid excise license. Yeah. So I guess when you're doing rideshare, and you haven't consulted, you're not familiar, and you haven't consulted with anybody who knows, so you just figure you're just gonna pay tax, right? Income tax. But no, you have to pay excise license tax. It seemed like they don't get you right away. It just after a while the record catches up and you're filing income tax. They get the report, both state and federal, and then you haven't. They find that you have not filed excise license tax, the state excise. So yeah, yeah. All right. So yeah. So anyway, as a note, yes, you have to file excise license tax. Yeah, depending on how much you make. Yeah. So the least amount, is once every 6 months, and then if you make a little, more, I think your excise license tax payment threshold, if it 2,000 or more, $2,000 or more, then they move you to 3 months, every 3 months. Then if you reach that again, then every month. Yeah, but uh, so most of the time, unless you're really doing a lot, right? Then you stay in 6 months, every 6 months. So it's you file GE 45 every 6 months, and then you file G49, the annual. Okay? So which is conciliation of the whole year. And then with that, then you file income tax. Okay, so and when you're doing rideshare, then you just like pay. What was that? What you call on the pay scale, 4%, right? And then tips, you pay half. Oh no, no. Pay scale you pay 0.5%, and then on the tips you pay 4%, right? Yeah, and then you just gotta reconcile and do that, and then you don't get to deduct on the GE tax. It doesn't come out that much, but then but on the pay scale, right? You don't pay according to what you get. You pay according to what was collected from the passengers overall. Less tips because you've separated tips into different sections. Okay, so yeah, at least like I'm not a tax professional, but just like I've been doing it and just my opinion. That's the way I put it. Okay? So, and once you get used to it, it's not hard. Just do the same thing over and over again. Yeah. And then mileage and anything else, then you deduct when you do your income tax, state and federal. Yeah, the expenses. And then you decide if you're gonna do the expense deduction of like all the expenses put together, right, for your driving vehicle, or you just use the mileage. Yeah, for me, I just use the mileage, and if my expenses go beyond the mileage cost, right, deductible, then it's time to get a new replaced vehicle. Then that vehicle is getting too expensive. Yeah. So just regular maintenance and few parts here, few parts there, even at times major ones you put all together in a year should not go beyond mileage cost deduction. For last year, 2025, it's 72 cents per mile. Wait, 70 cents. Oh, sorry, 70 cents per mile. This year, 2026 is 72.5 cents per mile. Yeah. So, and like I say, I am not a tax expert, nor do I have any degrees in any whatsoever. But like it's just something I've been using, and yeah, that's what I do. And that's what I've been doing. And I'm on Kapilani Boulevard, and yeah, I'm gonna make a left turn on Keomoku Street up ahead. Okay, temperature already gone up to 84, so outside. Alright, right here is Keomoku Street, so make a left turn there. Target. Yeah, so gas price it has already gone up, and yeah, that's quite a bit. 20 cents jump. Whoa, you know. So other places, TechCrunch and stuff, they jump even more. So anyway, and now as the oil prices keep going up, which is expected because of the war going on in Middle East with Iran and all those, so it's expected to keep going up. Yeah. So oil affects everything. Yeah. So we see how a lot of merchandise is how it goes. And then looking at the 70s when the gas shortage, oh my goodness, everybody lined up on gas stations. Wow. If that happens, I will be spending a lot of time just waiting at the gas stations. Shush. On a regular basis. There's a green arrow. Hopefully it stays long enough so that will gives me a long chance to get through. Yep, it is. And I get to go through. Alright, okay. So right here I'm gonna make a right turn on Makaloa Street. Yeah. Oh. Hmm. Looking at the GPS diagram, it looks like the pickup is right at the bank. Okay. Okay. Oh, why is there so many police? Yeah, so right over there, and oh yeah, it is the bank. So I'll pause for now. All right, I just dropped off passengers, and now I got a new pickup. But I'm in a parking structure over here, and there's like a lot of cars. Okay, so I gotta keep moving a little bit out of the way. All right. Okay, I'm out of the way now. Okay, next order. 1340 Kinao Street. Okay. they're going to 1772 South King Street. That's Times Supermarket. $6.16. Okay. So instead of going out here, okay, I think it's go out this way over here. Yeah, onto Young Street. And right here, there's a truck parked right over here on the corner. See, when you're driving a low car, right, you cannot see beyond. Uh, that's the difficult part. So gotta be really careful. Okay, so right now I'm on Young Street, and okay, right here, Pico Street. I'm making a left turn. Ah, man. Okay. All right. I got on the edge. Okay, and then next one is Peratania Street. After that, Kinau Street. I'm gonna make a right turn on Kinau Street. Yeah. Today's Saturday, so why is it Saturdays now in town? The traffic is so busy. Seems like it's getting worse and worse. Well, one good thing about prices going up, when it goes up enough, then there won't be much cars on the road. Yeah, a lot of people will be doing less driving. Yeah, as I remember, it was at the last time it was about $5 gas, right? And there were a lot less cars on the road. I mean, you could actually see it. Okay. All right. So right here is Kinau Street. It says it's up ahead. Okay, I'm on Kinau Street right now. So I and I got a pickup coming up soon, so I'm gonna pause. All right. Well, the person was 5 feet away and right at the corner. Yeah, there's too much traffic, and I ended up canceling because that person wanted me to go right up to him. I couldn't move. Because if I go to the corner right at Kinau and Keamoku, I cannot just stop. 5 feet away. Oh my goodness. And I said, I waited. Kept fingering me to come, using the forefinger. Oh my goodness. Forget it. I give up. Alright, so I got another order. I gotta pick up the Dankito. Quito. Coyote. Okay. So, uh, okay. So that's $7.16. They're going to 440 Olohana Street. Yeah, Royal Garden. All right. Yeah, when you get people like that, then you know what? Forget it. I'm like canceling. I don't want them as a customer anymore. 5 feet. It was just, I couldn't believe this person. Yeah, she kept using her finger. Come here, come here, come here. And I was almost at the corner. I couldn't move. If I pull out and move a little, then there's cars. No. Anyway, it was a situation where it was unbelievable. So I said, forget it. I give up. Alright. So I'm going to Tan Coyote. Yeah. I guess that person wanted to see me, getting into an awkward situation by pulling up close and then getting in the other car's ways to see how far she can push the driver, me. I won't do that. I'm not gonna block other traffic just so I can get a pickup. Forget it. Oh well, not worth it. Alright. I say I'll make a left turn right over here and I gotta pick up San Coyote. Alright, so wait, let's see. I don't know. There's a lot of strange people and that's one of them. Okay, so I'm gonna pause for now. Alright, here we go. I just had to drop off this Royal Garden and I got another order. So, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out of over here because I'm in their driveway. Yeah. So. Okay. So let's see. Next one, 2330 Korea Avenue. Pickup. Alright. And then they're going to 4211 Wildlife Avenue. Okay. Oh, that's Macy's Kahala Mall. Alright, $13.02. Okay. Yeah. If it's not the privacy issue and all those, right? Gee, my dash cam. Yeah, it's like I wish I can just use a clip and put them out online. show that person who's like using her hand fingers, telling me get closer to her 5 feet. Oh my gosh, she's just right in front of my car, almost. And, and in that awkward situation, she wants me to move a little, move closer to her to get in. And she's standing and look like she's in good shape too. Didn't look like she's disabled or anything. So never mind. If anything happens, I think that's the type of person. There's going to be some issues. So, you know, something might happen where I might end up getting a complaint or something. You know, there's a high probability chance that something might happen. So I go, nah, not worth the risk. I don't want that kind of riders. So, all right. So Waikiki, it's gonna be a spring break, right? So I wonder how it'll be. Right now, it looks pretty slow. Okay. And okay, up ahead. Wait, let's see. I'm gonna not this one. Next one, I'm gonna make a left turn and have a pickup. Yeah. So I'm gonna pause for now. All right, I just had a drop off, and yeah, so it turned out that Kahala Macy's at Kahala Mall, that was a stopover, and then final drop off was at Kahala Hotel right here. So yeah. Okay, and now I'm just driving out. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So anyway, one of the main thing is if like as a driver, right? I come first. I have to think of my situation, and I try to provide good service, and I try to avoid much conflict, confrontation, anything whatsoever that's negative, right? So and when a rider, it seems like directing me, a driver, to take a little risk, right? Like earlier, she was only 5 feet away, and then she's motioning with her hand and finger to come right exactly to her. That was almost at the corner on Kinao Street, right by Keomoku, where traffic is pretty heavy and it's very hard. So 5 feet away, she wanted me to come right to her, so, and then stop. And while cars, I just keep passing. So I go, oh no. Yeah. So I figure, okay, this person is trying to say how much she can push the driver to do what she wants. And I don't want to play that game. So if I take that kind of customer, passenger, and then, like a Hawaiian route, she might play something else, come on with something else that, might come into a situation. So I don't want to get into it. So I just drove off. Not worth it. So avoid all problems as much as possible. When you notice that there might be a possibility of a problem, yeah, no need. Avoid. As a rider, maybe she thought, the driver, they need the money, they need the ride, and all this. No, not that bad. The long run, it's just gonna make my situation worse. Because anything happens, my rating goes down, right? Take that kind of passenger, and then if any, like a problem arise, then then I have to go look up, and then submit the photos, videos, audio, and hope that the rideshare side or the support side, they will understand, they will take my side and all those. Yeah. So even if I didn't do anything wrong, it's not that, sometimes I just cannot prove. So, yeah, the best thing to do is avoid, not worth it. So, when someone is being unrealistic and, like not being right, it just doesn't seem right, avoid them. Yeah. I guess after getting so much mature, just don't want any problem anymore. Alright, I'm on Kahala Avenue. I'm just driving out. Yeah, towards west, so driving towards Waikiki. What's going on? It's a beautiful day, right? Yeah, nice. Yeah, so today there's nothing happening on this side, so there's no ride request as of yet. Maybe once I get closer to Waikiki. Waikiki seems slow, you know, and maybe you'll pick up later. Okay, we got a ride request. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull over right over here temporarily so that way I can see. Wow. All right. So let's take a look. 4303 Diamond Head Road. KCC Farmers Market. And then they're going to 445 Seaside Avenue. Okay. All right. $8.17. Okay. So, all right. I got my information. So let's go. When I first started, you're right. Like when I was just trying to get the bearing, and even with my back problem of just pushing it, yeah, I try to take every ride and accept every ride. Yeah, there's some problems here and there. I didn't know any better. Yeah, I came across quite a bit of people that have problems here and there. So now I start blocking those people. And yeah, it's working out. Alright, so right up here, I'm gonna make a right turn. Yeah. So this is Paikau Street. Alright, and up ahead, that's Diamond Head Road. I'm gonna make a right turn. Alright, so no traffic. Alright, so this is 12:27. So wow. So KCC Farmers Market closed at 11 a.m. So maybe they were doing something else over there, or maybe one of the workers finally cleaned up and departing. Oh no, they're going to the hotel. So no, they're not. They wouldn't be workers. Okay. All right. Anyway, find out once I get there. I'm on Diamond Head Road and I'm just heading out there. Okay. Okay, so this is 18th Avenue, and up on the left, that's yeah, Diamond Trail Hike entrance area. And oh, there's a chapel. Okay, and I got pickup coming up, so I'm gonna pause. All right, hey, here we go. I'm on Islet Colony, and I just dropped off passengers, and now I got another pickup, 333 Seaside Avenue, and then they're going to 2380 Kuhio Avenue. Not too far. $4.09. All right, so okay. All right, there's people parked right next to over here, so kind of hard to see. Okay. Hmm. All right, so this is Rural Hawaiian Avenue. Yeah, and then Kuhio Avenue intersection. I'm gonna cross. All right. All right, so right up here, there's Lauula Street. I'm gonna make a left turn. Ah, okay. Street, narrow road. Okay. Especially when a truck like that is parked right there. Okay. So, okay, just right across. Yeah. Ross, Dress for Less, Seaside Avenue. I'm gonna have a pickup, so I'm gonna pause for now. All right. Let's see. I have just dropped off, and now I'm headed to pick up my next ride. Oh, it's a DoubleTree, 1956 Alamona Boulevard. They're going to the airport. $16.02. All right. Okay. Yeah, up by the zoo, Parky Avenue. Police have the whole area. They blocked it off, and there's no road work going on or construction. They just blocked off the whole area. So something happening there. Yeah, today outside seems like a lot of dust. Yeah, drove around a few hours, and then yeah, outside the car body there's lots of dust. So hey, so right now driving on Alawai Boulevard, and up ahead I'm gonna make a left turn on New Street. left turn, new street, and stay on the right side of the lane. Yeah, so this is Kalakaua Avenue intersection. Yeah, as soon as cross over, then the street name on the other side becomes Ala Moana Boulevard right here. Alright, I gotta pick up, so on the right, I gotta pause. Alright, I'm at the airport, just dropped off a passenger. So, yeah. And I just stopped my app. Figure I'm gonna make a stopover at McDonald's. Reset the app and everything else. Right. Ah, so yeah, driving. This is the departure area, Terminal 2. So driving through. Yep. All right. So I'm just gonna change lane up ahead, McDonald. Yeah. Stop. Make a quick stopover, and then reset the app. All right. And here's the McDonald right here. So I'm just gonna pause for a little bit. All right. I'm restarting the Rideshare app, and yeah. So wait, there's something I got to take out from. Okay. Wait. In the trunk. Yeah, restart the rideshare app, and then I guess yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. And, hmm. All right, so I'm just driving along, going down to Lagoon Drive direction. A lot of trolleys over here. I guess this is their ranch, their garage area. All right, so all right, I'll make a left turn, and okay, you know what? I'm just gonna pull in right over here temporarily. Yeah, it's a driveway. Okay, so I figure I'll be out of the way, and then okay, pickup is 1210 Dillingham Boulevard. The road bad. Okay, so they're going to Waikiki Beach area. I said 2425 Kalakaua Avenue, right? And then $19. Okay, that's it. Okay, just back up a little bit. Yeah, then go back out. Right now, okay, let's see. Wow, traffic is doesn't look bad. Hopefully, so okay. So I'm gonna go on Nimitz all the way. Yeah, and then via Camilo. Oh, oh, there's no left turn there, so. Hmm. Yeah, so it's just coming to my mind. Some of the riders, right? Not good. Many of the riders are good, but there are some that's not good. So, yeah, just gotta weed them out. You know. So pretty much when you have an opportunity, you need to block them, and which is what I'm doing. Yeah. I I'm on Nimitz Highway. Yeah. Just change lane over. Yeah. So doing a ride share, I'm always thinking, like I'm looking at long term, right? It's not something short term. So thinking long term, then I gotta try to avoid best I can all confrontation, any negative people, and all those. Yeah. And then of course, you know, do my best not to get into any road rage or chasing or just drive slow, take your time, yeah, one day at a time. So yeah, on the right there's a rail line. So, and right here, oh yeah, they got the village over here, right? The houses. Kahauiki village. Oh, this person. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so just looking, the place I'm picking up is ahi and vegetable. Is that a restaurant? Sounds like it, right? So, oh, okay. So, according to the app, go over there, make a left via Camilo Road. No, okay. The rideshare app doesn't have the note. I cannot make a left turn over there. They have a sign saying no left turn. Yeah, I remember. Okay, so I gotta go around the other way. Yeah, on Dillingham, they put all around, no left turn. So, okay. Yeah, because the app is saying make a left turn on Waikimilo Road, make a right on Dillingham Boulevard, and then make a left into the restaurant area, IEN restaurant. So, yeah, I cannot do that. It's got the no left turn sign up there. So, yeah, when I get there, I just gotta go around the block. Alright, so right here, yeah, via Camilo Road, and make a left turn. Oh yeah, via Camilo Road, right over here. Nippon Bento, right? It's too bad they don't have a parking area, just a temporary one. If get, then I can make a quick parking, pick up, and then take off. Ah, so far the only reason I've been there is because of riding scooter. Hmm. Let's see. Kind of look around, see if there's any temporary place to park. So next time I might want to pick up some bentos because their bentos are good. Yeah, right in this area, and I don't want to park in someone else's stores areas. Yeah, no. Okay, maybe on the corner. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so the app is directing me to make a right turn on Dillingham and then turn left into the restaurant area. So no, that doesn't work. There's a no left turn sign. Yeah, this whole place, yeah, on Dillingham is no left turn. So okay, what I'll do is I'll go over to the other one, go back around. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, with those no left turn signs all over the place, uh, they make it very hard for the vendors. And the road itself is already hard enough by making such a mess. Okay, all right. So okay. So yeah, I can go in through the back, this side. Okay. Yeah. So this is the back entrance area. So I'll just go in, and there's a Zickies, then I eat vegetables on the right. All right. So as soon as I make a right turn, I gotta pick up. So I'm gonna pause for now. All right. I just had a drop off. Yeah, the passengers, they said they actually decided not to go to the beach. They're just going back to the hotel. So this was the nearest gas station. So they just got off. Yeah, and now I got another pickup. 2375 Alawai Boulevard. That's Wayfinder, Waikiki Hotel. And then they're going to the airport. $16.03. Alright, so okay. So let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go and let's see Wayfinder. Okay, I don't think I can go on Kuyo Avenue. Too many cars to go straight across. Yeah, but yeah, I'll wait and see. Oh, all clear, so I can go. Okay, all right. Yep. Okay, so I'm on Kuyo Avenue and should be able to go. So I guess spring break maybe I get busy, but yeah, right now Waikiki doesn't look so busy. Yeah. Oh, that's a Ritz-Carlton up ahead, is that? Yeah, I think it is on the right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, Waikiki Malia on the right. Korea Marriott on the left. Okay, so up ahead, Kanekapole Street. I'm gonna make a left turn. This is Seaside Avenue. We're crossing. Uh, there's some police officers, but they're not flashing their lights, so whatever is going on, nothing serious. Oh, there's three cars. Uh, oh, they got someone. Look like homeless. Okay. Alright, so this is Walena Street. Yeah. Then here we go, making a left turn right up ahead. Kanekapole Street. Alright, making sure nobody's crossing. We still have the green arrow. Yes. Then Wayfinder up ahead on the right. I have a pickup. So I'm gonna pause for now. All right, I just had to drop off. I'm at the airport, and now I got next one, which is airport pickup. I came 18 area, and they're going to Hilton Hawaiian Village 2005 Kalia Road. Yeah, $15.01. All right, so here we go. And gotta make sure there's no cars coming. Okay. All right, I'm on Rogers Boulevard, and I'm gonna make a left turn up ahead, Honolulu Street, right at the intersection. Okay. All right. Yeah, so now I'm on Honolulu Street. All right, and up ahead, that's Terminal 1. So right up ahead, I'm gonna make a left turn. Yeah, the bridge over here going up. On the left is to the departure on the second level. So right up ahead, Terminal 1. Yeah, make a left turn right up here. Okay. So This is Terminal 2. And so, yeah, this is a taxi stand on the right. Oh, and then, yeah, rideshare app pickup area coming up. So I'm gonna pause for now. All right, I just dropped off passengers and I calling it a day. Wow. So, ooh, a lot of wind, strong. Close the window a little bit. Yeah, strong wind. Oh yeah, you can see the tree, coconut limbs, branches. The way it's moving. Alright, so yeah, pretty much calling it a day and then see, yeah, driving done for the day. And right now I'm on Liliuokalani Avenue, and alright, so making a left turn right over here. Wow, all of a sudden a lot of wind picked up, yeah? Tree branches are moving a lot. Alright, so I'm making a right turn on Ulunu Avenue. So, Yeah. It's Kalakaua Avenue. And something's going on over here. Some event. Volleyball game. A lot of people just watching. So it must be some good game going on. All right. All right. So I yeah, ended the video for the day, and thanks for watching.